MLB The Show is your home. 3 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first 2 games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Charlie Morton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 7:06.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The designated hitter,
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch coming, here it is. Peterson at third with 2 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Here's the 1-2 down the third baseline. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. White Sox Major League Baseball on the show. John Gray gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
Kevin Biggio is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Acuna digs in now. First offering on its way.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Miguel Sano as he sends it on the ground to first. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert. First pitch coming, here it is. That's wide, 2-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Colton Welker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball, action time.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. The 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He's set. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The set and the 2-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson on the run. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That is 6. The right fielder, Morton.
Digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a liner. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Scooped up. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting 7. The third baseman, Travis.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Jays lead it 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Peterson. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Popped him up. Shaw has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Nettie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. Fouled off. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Junior.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two-0 count. The pitch. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 1-0. Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Grandal is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
In now, Colton Welker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 home. Runners going. Pitch. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going worked out nicely.
2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So striding in, Andrelton Simmons, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Runners are at first and third, one away. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. White Sox leave one. They still trail 1. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The windup and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now back.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 0-1.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off to the right side, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. First out. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Eloy Jimenez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
The left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to short. Simmons has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 1-0. So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jorge Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
At the plate now, Luis Robert, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. A.J. Minter, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. Gurriel is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Standing in, Nick Madrigal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Minter rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Two out here and a runner at second. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now. Yohan Moncada would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yohan Moncada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And the White Sox are out in front 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bounce it to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that? And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Popped up. Grandal over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out toward short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Austin Adams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So digging in now, Eloy Jimenez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This is foul right side.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here's the 1-2, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Miguel Sano. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. Wilmer Font has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Wilmer.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Colton Welker. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And there's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1 home.
Nope, outside.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick.
Now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Corner.
First and second now, 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Into the box now, Yohan Moncada. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's away.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ripped on the ground to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line shot to first, and there's one away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Salvador Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jock Peterson becomes the first out of the inning. Jose Leclerc Batters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 25, Jose.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Leclerc, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just inside.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes on 3-0.
Okay.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Down in order go the White Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Welker in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Colomé, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. So stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Ripped down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. John Gray gets the W.